3 things to do if you hate your life. Hello, friend. Darryl Mobley here. I was just 21 years of age when I first heard someone say, I hate my life. It was jarring to hear it then. It's jarring to hear it now. Recently, I received the following message. I hate my life. I feel as if my time is ticking away, and I am mad about all of the mistakes I've made to this point in my life. Can you help me? That was from Stephen T. in California. I get asked some version of this question several times each week. I think it's what you go through when you're a life coach, when you're an executive coach. You get asked these tough questions, these questions that have real meaning, these questions that, if answered correctly, alter the arc of someone's life, taking them to happiness and joy as opposed to despair and just bad things. I don't want anyone to hate his or her life. In fact, underneath all of my coaching, the foundation of all my coaching work, is my desire that each of my coaching clients absolutely love their lives. I want you to love your life. You see, hate is a very strong word. Now, I understand it. I understand the place from which it comes. You see, we just get one life. That one life reality adds meaning to every second, every minute, every day of our lives. It magnifies every mistake we make. In addition, too many people that I meet are stuck. They feel as if they're not getting anywhere. They feel hopeless. They wonder if their lives are on the right track. As a result, they hate their lives. They feel that they don't know what to do next or what to do now. Listen, quite often they're in a bad or dissatisfying job. They might be stuck in a relationship that is not fulfilling, that is not happy. Maybe they're stuck hanging around underachievers or negative people each and every day. That is horrible right there, all right? They might be in a loop, an endless loop of bad habits. Maybe they overeat. Maybe they're smoking. Maybe they drink excessively. Perhaps they have out of control anger. I see that a lot. Maybe they're lazy. I see that a lot. Maybe they have gotten into the habit of wasting time. Remember, we get one life. You can't waste your time. Perhaps they suffer from a lack of focus. Maybe they spend time on worthless endeavors. Perhaps they are procrastinators. Maybe they are always involved in what I call no thinking or negative thinking. And there are many other things people suffer from. Well, I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to be like that. Let me take a quick second and let you know that to find out more about what I do and how I do it, I invite you to go to successmojo.com, successmojo.com. You can listen there, see there, a lot of good stuff there, and some stuff you can pull from that and use right now. Anyway, here's the truth. The life you hate is the life that you yourself have created. Now, that's great news. You may be shocked by that, but it's great news. Here's why. If you created the life, then you hold the key to freeing yourself from the hate, the self-hate, and getting to the point where you can state to yourself loudly, I love my life. You see, because you created it, you can change it. That's what's beautiful about this whole situation. Here's what I know to be true from 20 plus years of being a coach, a life coach and an executive coach. You don't get better through chance. You get better through change. Period. Not chance, change. So, seems obvious, but what to do? Now, I have a very good process, because it works, that I take my clients through that leads them from the lives that they hate, the lives of despair, the lives of unhappiness, the lives of what am I doing with it, the lives of sadness, to lives that they love, to living their best life. It would take me a while to take you through it here now. In fact, it's what I do with my coaching clients, so it just take a while, but I'm not going to take you through the entire process because just a long time and I'd have to be coaching you and that sort of thing. I will share this key secret about the path to loving your life. In order for you to love your life, you need to change your beliefs, which will cause a change in your thinking, which will lead to a change in your behavior, which will lead you to different and far better results in your life. Remember, you don't get better through chance, you get better through change. I also ask you to change your life from self-hate to self-love by asking yourself the right questions. Most people ask themselves the wrong questions. Most people ask themselves questions that the answers are all about negativity and not getting better. You got to ask yourself the right question. Here's one right question that you should ask yourself right now. There are many more that I would take you to, but right now, I want you to ask yourself this question. What would I do differently if I forgave myself for the mistakes I've made? Think about your life. What would you do differently? Looking back at the things you made mistakes, and boy, if I could just forgive myself, say, okay, take a deep breath, exhale, and exhale out all the bad feeling for the errors and missteps you've made. Put that aside. They're gone. They don't matter anymore. No more. Move on. What would you do differently if you forgave yourself for all the mistakes that you've made? By the way, you should write down these things, these 3 steps, or you should write them down and answer them. So that was step number 2. Number 3 is the master stroke. It's what brings it all together for these 3 tips and 3 ways to move forward and move away from hating your life to loving your life. And here it is. Let the answer to your question direct the actions you take from this point on. It sounds simple, but most people don't even come close to doing it. So, you see, once you've made the change, changing your beliefs, changing the way you think, changing your behavior, which will lead you to different results, then ask yourself the question, and you don't have to do these things sequentially. You can do all this one time. Ask yourself the question, what would you do differently? What would you do differently if you forgave yourself for the mistakes you've made? Then, step 3, having written down the answers, let the answers you wrote to those questions, that question, guide you, direct your actions from now on. And you'll be well on the way towards loving your life. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions about coaching or anything that I've said today. I want you to remember this. You do deserve to live a great life. And if you're interested in having me coach you one-on-one, and I hope you do, please go to the webpage. You might want to write this down. http:// Let's do it again. http://get.mobleycoaching.com. get.mobleycoaching.com. And there's information there and a form you can fill out. It's fantastic, right? So I look forward to you living your best life. I look forward to you loving your life. I look forward to you realizing that the change you need to make is within your power to make. And I want you to make it right now. Take care of yourself. Enjoy life. This has been Darryl Mobley. Bye-bye now.